What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Stony. Listen, this message is for someone who had like some type of divorce, some type of breakup, or there's just a person that's coming towards you, wants to take care of you. They may have something for you, like nothing big, just like something small, like, they may bring you a little gift. And I mean it when I say little, something that's probably disposable, like bring you some chocolates or bring you some roses, nothing too solid. You feel what I'm saying? Like a real man is going to bring you like a painting and you can hang it up and have it for a long time. Not this person, right? This person that's coming towards you or whoever, they're just coming to bring you something that you can just, that'll waste, like flowers. You have those for a little while, but then what? They die and you throw them away. No evidence. You know what I'm saying? That this man was ever romantic to you. Like not coming bringing a diamond ring with a full commitment. So I can see why whoever you are, you decided to divorce this person or split from this person. Okay, this is about a toxic connection. There was a toxic relationship. Now, I feel like this was a divine masculine that was doing this. Okay, this is a divine masculine or someone disconnected from a divine masculine because he was only bringing things that weren't concrete just as yet. Okay, so this divine masculine did not say, hey, marry me just as yet. He was still bringing flowers and chocolates and drinks and foods and things like that. Okay, that's who's in your energy right now, right? So you broke off the energy with that person. You feel like, you know what? I need to protect my energy. I don't want you up in it. So I'm just going to disconnect. I feel like you're a monitoring spirit and you cannot pass here. You cannot get into my energy anymore. This relationship is changing. The dynamic of this relationship is changing. And you know what? Whoever you are, to be honest, I feel like that move that you're making is a move for the better. But I feel as though like this person they're just happy that you're even talking to them. Even if you're saying like, no, I don't want to be with you. They're just happy that you're even having a conversation with them. So you just feel like, you know what? Are you on the roster? If you're not on the roster, then you can't come in. It's like you're stepping up, you're leveling up. You know what I mean? You're raising the bar, you're raising your standards. And right now, there's going to be some type of karmic conclusion, though. Okay, so I'm not sure if there is going to be closure and there is going to be an outcome. And I'm not sure if karmic conclusion is something that's good or bad, honey. I want to say that it's bad because I feel like it could have ended on bad terms and it probably could have ended on better terms. So I feel like you cut things off, whoever you are, you cut things off with the divine masculine because he wasn't treating you as such. Spirit is saying like you may be blocking your happiness. I know, crazy, right? All because of what this person gives you. Just because he comes and gives you flowers and not a wedding ring, not anything concrete just as yet. You're cutting it off. Spirit is saying like you may be cutting off like your happiness or you're showing a sense of disloyalty. But I feel like you're not. I feel like you're absolutely right in what you're doing. With you in the Seven of Wands energy is like, loyalty. Loyalty. You're just raising the bar now for like, you want certain things. It's not like you're being disloyal to this person. You're not like betraying this person or backstabbing this person. You're just raising the bar. You're saying, listen, I don't want no more flowers. I don't want no more candy. I don't want any more trash. You want more. This divine masculine is a loyal person. It's just a squabble about what they're bringing to the table. This person feels like they feel confident bringing you these little, trinkets and things. They feel like, yeah, I'm gonna come bring you a drink. I'm gonna come light you up. I'm gonna bring you a bag of chips, and everything is gonna be cool. Like, sometimes they may not even bring nothing. They just may bring themselves, looking good, smelling good, and feeling good. And this is a divine masculine, so you cut it off. You cut it off. And I might be surprised that this is a divine masculine, but this divine masculine, somebody is holding, somebody has some type of secret activities. So this divine masculine may have like a family in the background. I don't even see it, but somebody is doing something secretive, and it's this divine masculine. Okay, because I feel like you ended it, whoever you are. Okay, you said, you know what, I deserve A, B, and C. You're not giving me A, B, and C. You're giving me, you know, flowers. I can't get jiggy with this. What do you want me to do with flowers? They die. I have to throw them away. You give me chocolates, I eat those. I need something concrete. Okay, I need a washer and dryer. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is what you're looking for, so you cut it off. But you may have cut off your happiness. Hey, I feel like there's something that you're doing. There's something that you're doing behind the scenes, or you're trying to learn, like, what is he doing in the background? And being that maybe you can't learn what he's doing in the background, you're just going to end it all together, because it's like, okay, I don't need to know what you're doing in the background. I know in the foreground, in the forefront, you're not doing anything for me that is substantial. Like, it's not sustaining anything. Like, these flowers is not paying my bills, baby. So yeah, you want this man to pay your bills. This could have been a test. I'm really not seeing it. I'm looking for a test, and I'm not seeing a test, except for you. You know what I mean? It's like you could have had your own test. Like, listen, I let you date me for a year, giving me this bull, and now you failed. Okay, you might feel like this person failed the test, and now you gotta go. Okay, because you feel like, okay, listen, you failed the test, and you didn't pass. I'm hurt out of the situation. I feel like you have secret activities in the background. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, and you finally made this decision to cut them off because you were indecisive, and you made the decision to cut them off, and now they know why you cut them off. You know, they thought that they were doing the right thing. You know, they thought that they could just give you flowers and be able to talk to you and see you, and it doesn't work that way. So you cut this person off. So now you guys, this is where you guys are. You're seeing eye to eye with that. Okay, but this divine masculine is looking at you like you're just judgmental. Yeah. So there may still be incoming communication, because this divine masculine is loyal. So they may still try to speak to you and have a conversation with you. That's your opportunity to ask, hey, what are you doing in the background? Maybe you need to ask questions instead of instead of dictating. Maybe you should start asking questions instead of like assuming that somebody is doing something wild crazy in the background, because they only can bring you little frivolous things. And you know what I'm saying, I commend you for raising the bar, but communication would go far further. Like, actual communication would go further, because maybe I don't see eye to eye. Maybe you're not telepathic with this person, so maybe you actually have to say, hey, what are you doing when you're not with, like, ask questions. Okay, you're dating this person, you have the right to ask questions. Okay, so now the connection is imbalanced. You know, during this split, you guys can heal, right? This is an opportunity to get your mind right. This divine masculine is having a tower moment right now, because they're like, why did you cut me off? Because you just release this person. You just say, you know what, I can't hold on. I'm just going to let it go. So you need to learn patience, is what Spirit is telling me. Okay, you're not the teacher of patience. You don't have patience. You need to learn patience. Okay, because you ended something completely, is killed completely, is dead, and it ended in a karmic way. Okay, because somebody is doing something in the background and you cannot see it. So you decided, instead of like being loyal, you decided to take justice into your own hands, or you decided to like say, you know what, we're enemies. That's just that. I'd rather be your enemy. So now this divine masculine is going to go with the flow. More than likely, everybody's going to go hermit. Everybody's going to go ghost. Okay, but I feel like this divine masculine, they're going to try to balance things out. So they may try to come back around to just like, you know, get things back in order. Like, yo, what's going on? What just happened here? Why you cut me off? Why you ignore me? Why you block me? Why you, yeah, what's going on? And that's your opportunity to be like, listen, Eddie, you know, remember Eddie Murphy?
Eddie, I want to talk to you.
What's your problem, baby?
I don't like the way you treat me, Eddie. You treat me like animal.
You was butt naked on Zebra last month.
I don't care, Eddie. I'm an American woman now. I want what's coming to me. Eddie, what have you done for me lately?
Well, I want you to be happy with what you want.
Half! Give me half, Eddie. Give me half.
Okay, honey, you are about your money. You're about your coins. You're about your dollars. And now you're just going to be making money moves. Okay, but I feel like you're still in love with this person. You're still in love with this person. What it is that you don't know about is like this man does have some type of structured life. Okay, maybe you feel like this person has a partner, you know, and you're like, yeah, I know you got someone else because you keep bringing me balloons as a gift. You're not bringing me what you would bring a wife, you know, and that's why you cut this person off. So I'm not really seeing if there's a partner right here. It could be just your own feelings. You know what I mean? Because you're watching this person's habits and it's just like, yeah, you act like someone who's hiding something. So you know what I'm saying? You want to learn about this person's life, but you're not asking about it. You're just going to say, you know what? I know for a fact what you're doing. I don't have to ask you anything. Spirit says you do need to ask some questions. Okay, so this divine masculine is going to play it by ear. They're going to go with the flow. They're going to use their intuition. Okay, I feel like they're going to try to manifest the connection back together and they're going to take a chance on you again. Okay, so it's up to you to say, listen, the bar is still raised, baby. This is your test, though. This is your test. Okay, your test is like you raising the bar. It's about your feelings and how you feel. So I don't know what to tell you, what to do. I feel as though at least don't end it on a karmic, you know, in a karmic way. Like at least have a connection and have an understanding, you know, instead of just like blocking this person. This is a divine masculine. So I'm not seeing that this person is like irate or they don't understand or they're not an understanding person. This is a very much understanding person. They'll get you, you know, communication could take you really far. Okay, yeah. You're going through some type of awakening as well. You're being loyal to disclosure. You're like, yeah, no, I'm good on that. I'm out. Okay. And basically, yeah. So I hope this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay. Maybe if this divine masculine comes back around, have a conversation and be honest. Okay. Tell the truth. Be like, listen, I don't like these balloons and flowers and cookies and candies that you're giving me when you want to bring me some gold and some silver and some diamonds. Yeah, I get it. Okay. So that's been your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm out.